All right, hello people, welcome back. And I don't know, I'm giving up on Energy Twister Legacy of Dreams. It may be the best build, quote unquote, the best build, but I think that you have to play it in a way where I don't like it, where you've got to fish for maps that have lots and lots of creatures, pool them all together, and then start working your energy twisters with your black hole and stuff like that. But the problem is that it doesn't work at all, I don't think, anyways, on maps that don't have lots of creatures. So you're completely dependent upon the map, in my opinion, for that build. And I just don't like playing that way. I want to feel like that my build is good enough to do well. Yeah, I mean, some maps are going to be a little bit more helpful. Certain pylons, certain Rift Guardians, sure, but I don't want to be completely dependent upon that. I'd rather play a build that is relatively good, and then the maps kind of help out a little bit, but I don't want to be completely dependent upon it. So I'm going to give another try with Firebirds here, but I was trying to make some changes, see if I can make some changes, because if you look at my status for Firebirds, well, first of all, 127 with Typhon. Oops. 121 with Firebirds. So my Firebirds was a good bit less powerful than Typhon. Trying to make some changes. I had some ideas, but it seemed like everywhere that I made a change, yeah, I was gaining something, but I was also losing something. So you never really, you always got to think of it as a trade. You're trading something. What am I trading? I know that in previous seasons with Firebirds, the explosive blast with the Orb of Infinite Depth was always played. I've just been going with the Furnace because you don't have to do anything. It's always on. You don't have to do anything. So I can just focus on attacks. But the Orb of Infinite Depth not only would give me bonus damage, but also a huge bonus to defense, which I think was something I was missing when I played this version of Firebirds. But the downside to it is I've got to have I've got to have Explosive Blast here somewhere. So I was taking something out. I was thinking maybe Diamond Skin. Now this Diamond Skin was giving me 40% damage reduction. So it should be a good bit more defensive. Great. But I need offense. I've got to do more damage. If I can't do more damage, then so I was switching things out, putting things in, taking things out, putting things in, taking things out, and I think I kind of got it. Okay, and this is kind of a weird thing here, but I'm going to be taking out a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to be putting in a bunch of stuff, and this is kind of the breakdown of it, and I think there's an overall net gain here with this. So I'm going to be taking out Squirt's Necklace, and believe it or not, Halo of Carini. I'm going to be putting in Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge. Squirt's Necklace, I take an extra 50% damage with that. Diamond Skin is... Alright, so it's a little tricky to explain. Basically, I tried to line up the benefits of each of these items with what I'm giving up versus what I'm gaining. Alright, so I'm actually going to be giving up Ashnagar, Halo of Carini, Aquilaquiris, Squirt's necklace, and then this I don't have the furnace, but this, imagine that this is the furnace, and I'm going to be giving up diamond skin. Instead, I'm going to be going with Captain Crimson, Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge, Orb of Infinite Depth. This represents diamond skin. I'm going to be giving up diamond skin. We can say this is, I don't know, explosive blast. Imagine, now Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge has a defensive and an offensive component. Let's just say the ring represents the defensive and this represents the offensive. Same thing with Captain Crimson. Let's say this represents the offensive component and this represents the defensive component. Alright. Have to give up Ashnagar if I want to wear Captain Crimson. There's just not enough room for everything. So I decided I was going to give up Ashnagar. Ashnagar doubles the potencies of my shields. Now my shields have galvanizing ward for 60%. So it's basically doubling that. So I was kind of thinking the defensive component of Compass Rose with the defensive component of Ashnagar, probably somewhat comparable, with the exception that I'm not really gaining this defensive component during combat.
I imagined that the hero of prophecy would be more light.
So I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but I do get this while moving. So, you know, I'll have a defensive component while I'm moving. So hopefully that will balance each other out a little bit. The defensive component of Hail of Carini with the defensive component of Orb of Infinite Depth, I think they're about equal. So 80% here, 80% here. 50% damage reduction here. This isn't going to be quite 50% damage reduction. This is probably going to be about 40% damage reduction. So I am losing a little defense right here. The offensive component, 100% damage, 100% damage, they're about equal. The 50% increased damage to elites, this is going to be about 40% increased damage, but to everything, not just elites. So this I'm gaining a little bit right here, at least to the non-elites anyways. This diamond skin, giving up this diamond skin probably balances out the extra 50% damage here, because I take an extra 50% damage from this. I'm not sure if I'm quite explaining that correctly, but by giving this up, I'm actually increasing my damage reduction, so to speak. I'm no longer taking an extra 50% damage. So that's more defensive right there. Now the overall net gain, which I didn't mention, is I'm going to be having an extra 40% damage from this approximately. This is going to be my cube, so this will be 10%. But otherwise, and of course I'll have a little bit extra cooldown reduction, a little bit extra, not that it matters, resource cost reduction. Cooldown reduction might be good depending upon which other skill I choose. Might be Frost Nova, I don't know. So I'm trading in this skill for Explosive Blast. I'll be trading in this. I won't need Diamond Skin anymore. Shouldn't need Diamond Skin anymore. Trading that in most likely for, I'm thinking Frost Nova, which will help me proc this critical hit chance against capacitated enemies. I don't know. I'm hoping that there's going to be a net gain to all this. I think it will be. I think there will be a net gain for that, and I think the net gain comes from this. Now, the only other thing that I don't like about this trade is that pretty much all of these things are on all the time. They're always active. Whereas these, somewhat conditional. This, I've got to have all 4 stacks in order to gain that benefit. So I've got to make sure I'm constantly hitting that button, which with my cooldown reduction being as high as it is, that shouldn't be too much of a problem, but you never know. We'll see. These two are dependent upon how much cooldown and resource cost reduction I have. These two are dependent upon whether I'm moving or standing still. So, you know, that's kind of the bad thing, like I said, whereas these are always on. Although, I won't have to worry about being far away from the enemy anymore. So that can be nice. What is that ice armor one? I could even think about just going with ice armor. Forget about frost nova. Just use my explosive blast here and go with ice armor. But I'm kind of thinking I want the offensive core. I might try both ways. I have to be struck by a melee attack though. For 30 seconds. 30 seconds. That would be nice. For like probably the whole rift, I would have a bonus of 60% to armor. I don't know how much extra damage reduction that would be. Anyways, I'll give it a try. I'll see how it goes. I may have to switch some other things around. Like I said, I think the biggest thing will just be making sure I proc this, cast this as much as possible. I do get another Firebird's Eye, which I think is going to be a little bit better. I'd be trading increased damage against elite 7%. Instead, I'll be doing a critical hit chance. 8%. I'll have to switch that out just to see. All right, so here we go. This is gonna be in my cube. This is gonna be in my cube. This, I wish I had the fire version of this. I don't have a fire version of that. So there is going to be a loss here.
Should I return to my slumber?
But my Compass Rose has 4 primary abilities, whereas the Halo Careenly has 3. So I'm gaining here. I'm hoping they're going to balance each other out as far as just the abilities go. This back. So this is going to go Orb of Infinite Depth. And this is going to go with this belt. And this is going to be more important now too. I've got to be able to get that protective shield as much as possible, because I won't have Ashnagar anymore. That could be problematic. But, you know, I won't have to worry about losing squirty stacks anymore. Because I don't have squirty stacks anymore. Skills. Switch this over to explosive blast. Gotta be chain reaction. And that will hopefully help trigger a few more of the Firebirds effect there. The ignite damage times combustion stacks. Also, I can't remember if last time when I look on the leaderboards on my thing. I don't know why I keep changing it. Firebirds. Hitting enemies with cold damage, 50% chance to freeze them. I don't remember if I just did not have the other one, or if I did have the other one, but I found that this one was more effective, the one that increased attack speed. I would think I would want the attack speed one, so I may just not have had the one I've got in there now, where I increase my attack speed. I don't know. I'm not sure if I did or not. I don't know what to do with my Paragon points. I had been wanting to keep these relatively balanced. %. See, now if I switch some stuff over, if I switch my Paragon points, cooldown route, that's only 38%, so this is also 38%. So if I switch over my Paragon points, let's say to Vitality, keeping them even, then I can, like, let's say take this percentage to Life, switch it over to cooldown reduction, which would increase my damage here. Okay, wait. I gotta find, almost forgot, I gotta find a placement for this. If I go, I don't think I'm going to need Frost Nova. I think I'm going to be getting so many critical hits. I don't think this is going to be necessary. She also does quite a bit of incapacitating herself, so I don't think that's going to be necessary. I was thinking about the ice armor. And increasing my 25% resistance. Plus 5% critical hit.
Prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
Let's just see what that's like. I don't know if it'll show me here. Got 460% critical hit damage. Plus I've got 35% armor. Oh, I need something for elemental exposure, though. Ah, that's true. Unless I give up elemental exposure. %, reduced cooldown. That would help out my damage. It was 38%. 51%. So I just went up 13% damage because I'm using Captain Crimson. Plus I'll be able to cast this more often. I don't want to have to cast something over and over and over again.
Need more time.
That's kind of why I'm thinking energy armor might be good there. 1496. So I gained 130. So I went up 10%. this. I don't know. It's gonna be the crystallized one. So that's only for melee attackers, are chilled or frozen. Or I can either get 60% armor, but only when I am struck with melee attacks. Could try the black hole. A lot of people like the black hole. I just don't want to have to rely on maps with tons of creatures. 12 seconds. But the other thing I don't want to have to, I want to be able to just attack. It's already bad enough I got to toggle back and forth between these two, but now I got to toggle back and forth between all these also. Well, it's going to be rough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get used to it. I got 4 different things I got to do, plus I got to think about teleport. That'll be rough. I'll give it a couple of tries though. I'm going to stick with this one. This one I would get cooldown reduction. I think my attack speed is already going to be really high. I don't think the extra 15% attack speed is going to help much. I'll stick with this one. That's in my cube. That's in my cube. Well, I don't know. It's gonna be complicated. I don't know why I switched out the reduced damage from melee attackers. 6%. Unless I was just using that for gold find. The other ones. Hello.
One time, I miscast the charm spell, and Sister Lysa was fawning over me for a fortnight. It was mortifying.
Not even what I was looking for, but I was actually looking for this. I switch out the cold for fire. Okay, I'll be losing the critical hit chance. But I really should have switched out that life per hit for vitality, probably. Or the resist all for vitality. I got no intelligence in there either. Not sure what I was thinking there. Goldvine doesn't have anything to do with it. I don't think I can make any more either. Alright, well, here we go. Here. Probably gonna die right away. That's what I want. I guess so. The only other good one I think is it doesn't have another good one. Alright, so this is gonna be, well, this is an extra 16% damage. Losing 7% against elites, but that's alright. It's got gold find in it. Yeah, let's, I'm gonna gonna balance these out a little bit. 3,500. Now I can switch some of these out. I think I can switch that out for critical hit chance. Let's switch this out for cooldown. $89. Still $89. See if I can get a better number there. The driver a better number here. 825 is on the low side there. Not that's gonna matter that much. 949. I don't necessarily need cold damage anymore. Kind of fitting. Fire damage. Let's try a couple more. $19.08 is pretty good. lot of money. Gain 1 point.
I waited 1,500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
There we go. Cooldown reduction is now 54%. So that's a 54% increase to my damage. Cooldown reduction is, I mean, arcane power is still 38. But that's alright. Hopefully I get a lot of critical hits. I got a 43%, even though I got this minus 15%, I'm still at 43% critical hit chance. And that's not even counting the bonus I'm going to get for conflagration. Well, let's give it a try. I'm just going to start off at the same one that I left off at. She doesn't need unity anymore. Let's get her back her weird word. Do some stunning. Alright. 121. Let's see what happened. Probably gonna be horrible.
I wish you luck, hero.
Forget about that. Oops.
Help me! Why would I do that? I'm injured.
This ain't gonna work.
Still waiting.
I keep forgetting that. Okay, I gotta spam this.
Only you can defeat this monstrosity.
I grow weak. Not ready yet. Need more time. Health returns.
There's no way. There's no way. It's just not.
Still waiting.
just, I don't know. Something I'm missing. What am I missing? Something I'm missing. What am I missing? And I put a lot of stuff into, you notice I put a lot of my Paragon points into Vitality. What am I missing? Now, I know some of the things were conditional. Was there something I was missing? Come on. Diablo servers. Hold on a second. Let's change this while I'm here. I'm no longer leveling my legendary gems. I'm finding my best build. Was there something in there? It looked like I was... I mean, I didn't always have 4 stacks on my explosive blast. And that's what I like about the other way, which is that... you know, virtually everything is always on. Maybe I didn't need to change out everything. Maybe I could have, instead of giving up all that stuff, trading on all that stuff, maybe I could have just tried one change here and there. Maybe I could have just traded out the furnace for the explosive blast. Okay, so here's one thing. You got to be moving to gain the defensive component of this. So that's kind of conditional. If I'm just standing still, I'm not getting any defense from that. All you need is at least 1 stack from this to gain the defensive component of this one. You know, not having the 4 stacks here, that probably definitely hurt. You know, but also, you could tell I wasn't doing any serious damage either. Let me try putting some of those items back. This build here is almost exactly like what's on my leaderboard thing, except for some reason I got Frost Nova here. I'm pretty sure I did not have Frost Nova when I played. I might have. I think I only had Frost. If I did, it was an accident. I don't think I wanted Frost Nova with this. Maybe I did, but I don't think so. I think I want a diamond skin. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just save that there, because I got the new thing here. And let's put this back to diamond skin just to try and make it where I had it. Enduring skin. We'll save that. Save that. I can switch that back. Save that. %38 critical hit chance. What is this? Why is my enforcer in here? Save that. Okay, this is... It was probably bad I switched that out of cold, because now my elemental exposure is not going to have all 4 damage types. I'm probably going to have to change this back to... Probably am going to want that at Frost Nova or something cold. Or just get rid of elemental exposure. Alright. So... How did I get my critical hit chance in the 40s? Did I switch? Oh.
Should I find some new attire?
'Cause
These
of
old
this.
things are becoming so small.
Alright. I don't know why my enforcer was there. That's ridiculous. I must have saved it like that on accident. I'm trying to keep those even. Alright, so switch this out for Orb of Infinite Depth. Switch. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Switch this out for Explosive Blast. Gotta remember to use it. My problem is that how often do I just completely stand still? Not very often. This will still be 15%, right? Lightning, it'll still be 15%. I just keep it there. I lost 5% because I switched out my weapon, switched it out from cold. I hate to say it, but I'm still just not seeing any kind of a big gain anywhere. You know, what did I gain from doing that? I don't. You could say potentially 80% damage reduction from my Orb of Infinite Depth. So let's just say I put all this back into intelligence. 16. I don't remember what I had it in when I did my original Greater Rift. Attack speed when I critically hit, 38%, 481% critical hit damage. Switch that back. I don't have Captain Crimson anymore, so. Let's go 15% life. So now I want that shield so I don't lose my squirty stacks. Ugh. Losing my Kiloquirus because this costs. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay. The 12% arcane power. Okay. Big dummy, forgot about that. Critical hit. Armored, I got everything set up good enough. We give it another try. I still just don't see this being any better than Hydra. Unless I want to start fishing for great maps and using spells that only work, skills that only work when fishing for great maps. Which I don't want to do. Here we go.
Done.
Prove yourself worthy.
Need more time. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time.
Getting something? I don't think I am.
Not ready yet. I'm unstoppable. Still waiting. Just warming up. Still waiting. You dare attack me? Not ready yet. Need more time. Didn't see that coming, did you? Not ready yet. Still with that deal. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time. If only they could see me now. Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Where is it? Can't see him.
Need more time. Still waiting. Need more time.
Trying to kill those rest of the elite pack. But
Against the darkness.
Not ready yet. Your defenses are nothing. Still waiting. Need more time.
I hit it.
How does that feel? Not ready yet.
Get these guys out of there.
Still waiting. that coming, did you? Not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's better than it was before, but I don't think it's better than Hydra.
My name is Ash.
At least not my Hydra, anyway.
I once served when the champ. If you have a gem, I may be able to help you.
I think that what happens is that at the higher people who want to build a build
I am returning to town.
that where they don't mind fishing for maps like those that I just got, and you use a spell like Black Hole with Spell Steal. And
Let's see what happens, shall we?
you got like, let's say 100
My bags are full.
keystones, so you can just exit out of the greater rift if you don't get the particular map that you like. If you don't mind that. You know, those people are probably going to have good success, but I just don't want to play that way. Ancient Legendary, do. Too bad I don't play Monk. I mean, this was good. I like this, but I mean, in order for me to compete with my Hydra, and be better than it, I need another, I don't know, 100. Extra % damage from somewhere. Now that time I probably didn't use my Orb of Infinite Depth as much as I could have. I think some people use a third-party program which will just spam this. And sometimes if you watch people on YouTube with their recordings, you'll see that this is always going off. Always going off. It's like someone is just constantly
Still waiting.
doing this. Constantly doing this. Constantly doing this. Well, that's a third-party program doing that.
Need more time.
Which
Still waiting.
I don't use third-party programs, so I can't do that. But yeah, I need some way to do a lot more damage. Could give up this movement speed thingy. I still also think that the Ring of Fire version of this is another one where you're trying to get the best maps, where you have 100 enemies to be able to kill. This one might have been nice, but why make it to where you deal 25% less damage? Why not just have it be just a pool of blood? This would be 25% extra damage, 25% damage reduction, 5%, 10% increased attack speed, 10% increased critical hit chance. Unless I did the Ring of Fire thing. But I would be losing my movement speed, which might not be all that bad in the Firebirds, because I got teleport and cast that so often, maybe that would not be all that bad. Let's try the Ring of Fire. Yeah, the only Ring of Fire one I got.
One time, I miscast the charm spell, and Sister Lysa was fawning over me for a fortnight. It was mortifying.
Reduce damage from range attacks by 15%. I don't know. Devastating Ring of Fire after killing 100 enemies. 35 of these. I guess I can afford. Spend some. See if I can get a better Ring of Fire. What do you think? I'm not gonna spend all of them. I'll spend a few. Alright, so this is about equivalent to what I got. The bonus dexterity adds to my armor. So I don't know what's better, the Ring of Fire, devastating Ring of Fire. I'll try both of them, I guess. I remember a few seasons ago when I was playing the one with the seasonal effect where you get
Not ready yet.
where you get kill streak bonuses. You could get 500 creatures killed in a greater rift. So I should be able to get that sliver of terror, that Ring of Fire, 5 times. Should be able to do it. And if it doesn't really work, I can try this one. This one might not be bad either. May not need the bonus to running. With the Firebirds. Ah, it feels so slow. Without that movement speed, without that 50% movement speed, it feels so slow. Let's try a 122, see what happens. Keep track of my Ring of Fire.
Done.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Need more time. Not ready yet.
I can't even see him. Where'd he go? Ah! Is that it?
Need more time. If only they could see me now.
20 kills. There he is. Couldn't see him. Yikes.
Need more time. I'm unstoppable. Not ready yet. Still waiting. I'm so good, I astound myself. Need more time.
Oh, was that 100?
Not ready yet.
I didn't want to do that, but
Still waiting. Not ready yet. Still waiting.
thought I would gain 25% from cooldown reduction, skills on cooldown, but
Need more time. If only they could see me now. Still waiting.
oh, ring of fire. I get more enemies on my ring of fire.
Need more time.
Not that I'm gonna need it. Deadly ring of fire.
Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time.
Yeah, unfortunately my teleport is on cooldown so much.
Not ready yet. I'm unstoppable. Still waiting. Need more time.
my thingy today.
Need more time. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. How does that feel? Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. If only they could see me now.
94. A ring of fire.
Need more time. Still waiting. If only they could see me now. Need more time.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, one of the things I just didn't take into account there was for every skill on cooldown, you take 12% reduced damage, 12% increased damage. That's nice, but my teleport is never on cooldown because it just recharges so fast because I'm on Firebird. So
You have a gem.
that's not helping out all that much. At least not that particular effect. Anyways. So the only way to really probably do it with a Ring of Fire is to, fish for maps with lots of creatures, pool them all together, get 100 kills, get the Ring of Fire, kill the elites. I don't know, move on.
Well done, champion.
My knowledge increases.
Don't know if I want to play that way.
Don't be shy. What a steal. What?
I can't carry
I didn't
anymore.
even know I had that thing.
And so even this one here, increased attack speed and critical hit chance for each skill on cooldown. I'm just going to have one skill on cooldown, unless I teleport all over the place. I don't know. And, that was just a 122, whereas my Hydra is up to 127. And the Hydra, to me, the Hydra is just more fun to play. The only other one I could try. Maybe this one, but I mean the Ring of Fire did help in that rift. Don't get me wrong, it's not like it didn't help at all. I did get a couple of good kills from it, but it just wasn't huge. The Ring of Fire is such a really small radius. A monster's got to walk right into it. The other thing too is that this build, and especially a lot of builds, to me, almost seems better just trying to get to the next pylon. Because you get so many benefits from pylons. To have to stop and fight the little guys to get the Ring of Fire just seems like you're going in opposite directions with each of those. You want to get to the next elite, especially seeing as how I deal 68% bonus damage to elites. Really just want to get to the next elite. You really just want to fight fewer creatures. Not more creatures, but fewer creatures. It kind of goes against both of those gems, I guess. This one you want to fight more. This one you want to fight more. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Maybe with the bonus. Although this one, you do want to get more enemies in the area. The bonus to movement speed just helps you get to the next elite or the next pylon faster. So you don't necessarily want fewer creatures per se with these. You actually want more creatures, but it's still helpful. It'd be nice if there was a shard that actually helped you with fewer creatures, but and some of those maps that are kind of like windy and twisty and so forth, they would actually be more beneficial, whereas most of the time those windy twisty ones with very few creatures generally tend to be worse. Either way, I'm just not seeing this being any better than my Hydra build. Like I said, unless I want to fish for awesome maps packed with creatures. I just think that the Hydra build is going to be better for general rifting. For general rifting, like what I do. You know, I'll play a couple. I don't know. I don't even know if I should play a couple more times. Movement speed increased. Get to the next pylon faster. Kill the next elite faster. You get so many good benefits from from reaching the pylons, from getting to the elites faster. Really just shouldn't even bother attacking the little guys. I know I'm not even gonna come close to a 127 or 128. Like I just don't want to waste my time. I did do that one in 902. I don't know. Let's try it, see what happens. Get to the next pylon fast.
Unleash your power, champion.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
Juggernaut.
Need more time.
Come on, oh, I can't see him.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Still waiting.
There's no way.
Need more time.
Come on.
Not ready yet. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time. Still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Your brain awakens. Need more time. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Not ready yet. Your defenses are nothing.
I just don't know about that Bane of the Stricken. Where'd he go? Where'd the guy go? Oh.
Need more time.
Not a single pylon anywhere.
Not ready yet. Pure defenses are nothing. Need more time.
Another one of those cases where defensively I'm doing really well. It's my offense which needs the help.
Not ready yet.
That is what I am praying for.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No pylon.
Need more time.
Possible elite.
Still waiting.
Lost losing all my squirty stacks here. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Well,
Not ready yet.
Come on, letting it cast.
Still waiting. Not ready yet. Your grave awaits. Still waiting.
Juggernaut.
Need more time.
Maybe I should just skip elites and just go right to the pylon.
Still waiting.
Where'd this guy go? Why didn't he follow me?
Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.
I can't even see the guy. I can't even target him.
Still waiting. Not ready yet. Still waiting.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Help me! Need more time.
Rockma. Yeah.
What do you need?
You know, the only kind of thing I can say about that rift was that there were not very many pylons, so it's like you kind of lose your one of your main benefits, the extra stuff you get from pylons. So. Oh well. Still think Hydra's better. That one just I don't know. The only good thing I can say is that I was really defensive. There was only a few times towards the end there where I lost my squirty stacks, and I didn't even, really didn't even come close to dying for the most part, but I don't think there's too much I can do as far as...
See you soon. That's too bad.
I can't pick up anything else.
far as trying to switch over from stuff from defense to offense. All right, let me start up a new recording. I know I've been going for quite a while here. How long have I been going for here? 2 hours and 11 minutes. Wow. Okay. All right, I'll be back.